The 15 best and worst Clint Eastwood films of all time.
With innumerable starring roles and directing gigs under his belt, Clint Eastwood turned 92 in 2022. Whether you know it or not, this Hollywood legend has likely been involved in some of your favorite movies. As an actor, director, producer, or all three. Since he started playing a cowboy in Old West films back in the 1970s. The actor has not slowed down one bit. Here are the most shining and shameful Clint Eastwood films to date. Do you agree?
The best Clint Eastwood films to date.
Eastwood has some amazing films out there. Check out Time Out's top 15.
15. Bronco Billy, 1980.
A modern-day cowboy going by the name Bronco Billy fights to keep the audience's interest in a traveling circus on a downward spiral. Eastwood stars and directs.
14. The Bridges of Madison County, 1995.
Photographer Robert Kincaid, Clint Eastwood, begins an intimate relationship with a married Italian-American woman, Meryl Streep, who becomes lonely while her husband is off at war. Eastwood also directed the film.
13. Space Cowboys, 2000.
This action drama film directed and produced by Eastwood stars himself, Tommy Lee Jones, and Donald Sutherland. As a group of retired astronauts that are sent on a mission to retrieve and repair a satellite.
12. Pale Rider, 1985.
Eastwood directs this classic Western film, and plays the leading role of a preacher protecting his town from a mining company trying to take over their land.
11. American Sniper, 2014.
With 255 kills over 4 tours in Iraq, Chris Kyle, Bradley Cooper, is the deadliest sniper in the history of the American military. However, when he returns home to his family, Kyle realizes that he can't manage to leave the war behind him. Eastwood directs, and the film earned a Best Picture nomination at the Oscars.
10. Flags of Our Fathers, 2006.
This historical drama, based on the best-selling novel by James Bradley, delves deep into the lives of 6 soldiers who raised the flag at Iwo Jima, which was one of the most disturbing World War II battles. Eastwood directs.
9. Play Misty for Me, 1971.
After a male disc jockey, Eastwood, has a fling with an obsessive fan, Jessica Walter. His life becomes endangered when another woman, Donna Mills, comes into the picture. Eastwood also directs.
8. A Perfect World, 1993.
A young boy, played by T.J. Lowther, is kidnapped by an escaped convict, Kevin Costner. Despite the unconventional circumstances, the two grow closer as friends. Eastwood directs and also co-stars as a Texas Ranger.
7. Mystic River, 2003.
This mystery drama, directed by Eastwood, stars Sean Penn, Tim Robbins, and Kevin Bacon as 3 childhood friends that have been separated by time, until a family tragedy brings them together again. Eastwood was nominated for Best Director at the Academy Awards, and the film for Best Picture.
6. $1 Million Baby, 2004.
Eastwood directed, co-produced, and starred in this sports movie about a female fighter, Hilary Swank, who seeks the help of a tough and underappreciated boxing trainer to help her become professional. Eastwood won the Oscar for Best Director, and the film took home the big prize of Best Picture. Additionally, Eastwood was nominated for Best Actor.
5. Letters from Iwo Jima, 2006.
This historical drama shows the perspective of Japanese fighters during the Battle of Iwo Jima in the Pacific War. The film was nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars, and Eastwood earned a nom for Best Director.
4. Bird, 1988.
This biographical film honors the complicated life and legacy of the legendary jazz saxophonist, Charlie Bird Parker. Eastwood directs.
3. High Plains Drifter, 1973.
The American Western film tells the story of how a mysterious drifter and gunfighter is hired to protect the small town of Largo from 3 dangerous outlaws. Eastwood stars and directs.
2. The Outlaw Josie Wales, 1976.
A farmer from Missouri, Eastwood, joins a group of Confederate fighters during the Civil War for revenge. After Union soldiers murder his family, after the war, he must go on the run from bounty hunters. Eastwood also directs.
1. Unforgiven, 1992.
This classic western rises above all other Eastwood films. After spending many years farming, a retired gunslinger, Eastwood, is recruited to take one last job. Eastwood won the Oscar for Best Director and the film also won for Best Picture. Additionally, Eastwood was nominated for Best Actor.
The worst Clint Eastwood films to date.
Though Eastwood's films have been highly respected throughout the years, you can't win 'em all. Here are 15 movies by the film legend which didn't quite hit the mark.
15. Sully, 2016.
Based on the true story of a pilot and American hero, Tom Hanks plays pilot Chesley Sullenberger, who successfully lands a damaged plane in the Hudson River, saving everyone on board.
14. Dagger Sanction, 1975.
Part-time art professor, part-time assassin, Jonathan Hemlock, Eastwood, is talked out of retirement when he is called on a mission to avenge a longtime friend. Eastwood directs.
13. Absolute Power, 1997.
A professional jewel thief, Eastwood, has his world turned upside down when he witnesses a woman being murdered by Secret Service agents. Eastwood directs.
12. The Gauntlet, 1977.
This action thriller stars Eastwood as a hardened cop who falls in love with a prostitute, Sondra Locke, while on an assignment to escort her to a mob trial. Eastwood also directs.
11. Sudden Impact, 1983.
A gang rape victim, played by Sondra Locke, decides to exact revenge on her perpetrators years later, killing them one at a time. The tough-as-nails Inspector, Harry Callahan, Eastwood, is on a mission to hunt down the victim-turned-cold-blooded killer. This is the fourth of the famed, Dirty Harry, films, and the only one Eastwood directed.
10. Blood Work, 2002.
Based on the novel by Michael Connelly. This action drama delves into the story of one retired FBI agent who must enter the crime-stopping game again to catch a serial killer. Eastwood stars and directs.
9. Honkytonk Man, 1982.
This musical drama, directed by and starring Eastwood, tells the tale of a country musician who ventures away from a simple farm life to pursue his dreams of performing at the Grand Ole Opry.
8. Jersey Boys, 2014.
This musical film directed by Eastwood details the epic rise and fall of the rock and roll band The Four Seasons. The band members are played by John Lloyd Young, Eric Bergen, Vincent Piazza, and Michael Lamenda.
7. Firefox, 1982.
This thriller, directed and produced by Eastwood, stars himself as a pilot sent on a mission to steal a fighter aircraft from the Soviet Union.
6. The Rookie, 1990.
Eastwood directs and stars in this action thriller about a weathered detective who must hunt down a notorious thief with a rookie cop, played by Charlie Sheen.
5. White Hunter Black Heart, 1990.
This adventure drama film tells the story of a movie director who is distracted from filming in Africa because of a newfound obsession for hunting elephants. Eastwood stars and directs.
4. Gran Torino, 2008.
Eastwood stars in this drama as an irritable widower and retired Korean War veteran who decides to set his teenage neighbor straight after attempting to steal his prized 1972 Gran Torino. Eastwood also directs.
3. Heartbreak Ridge, 1986.
A U.S. Marine on the verge of retirement struggles to keep the peace with his ex-wife and superiors while whipping a group of undisciplined soldiers into shape. Eastwood stars and directs.
2. J. Edgar, 2011.
This biographical drama directed by Eastwood stars Leonardo DiCaprio as J. Edgar Hoover. The film details the fascinating life and career of the man who was the head of the FBI for almost 50 years.
1. Hereafter, 2010.
This Eastwood-directed film tells a story of how three strangers all become connected by talking to the dead. This fantasy drama takes the cake as Eastwood's worst film.
Well, that's all, folks.
That's my line.
Step aside, babe. Let a star do this. That's all!
That's all, folks!